for more playing time. How you talked about that with the coaching staff, and where does that kind of stand going forward?
It's completely up to the coaching staff. I have 100% trust in them and my playing time. But when I go out there, I just give my 100% effort to win the game, contribute to the game.
Seems like you do a really good job of playing within yourself and kind of feel for the game and time and place and knowing those types of things. Where did you kind of pick that feel for the game up, do you think?
Probably in high school, I was really feeling for the game. And then I started watching a lot of college basketball senior year, especially after season, to get to know the game. So picking my spots. Tyus Edney constantly in film, helping me where to shoot, where to dribble, how to run point guard and shooting guard, kind of at the same time. Yeah.
You used to work out at Crenshaw or something like that? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, I used to play open runs with Isaac Hamilton when he went to Crenshaw because my parents worked at Crenshaw.
Right.
So I used to always play against him and try to get better and everything like that. I never would have thought I was going to the same college as him. It's cool.
When you were watching that college film, was it just you on your own before you got here, and you were trying to pick stuff up? Like, what did you learn from watching that you brought here?
I was watching with my dad. Sometimes we would have notes. Sometimes we would just watch it just for fun. But it was mostly watching my positions, watching different types of guards, their movements, how to guard them, ways to score, how to defend. It was really watching both ends on the court. But it was mostly with my dad.
Did you mostly watch UCLA, or did you just watch whatever game was on?
I watched whatever game was on. I started focusing on Pac-12 junior year, senior year. Then I started focusing on UCLA once I knew I was going there. And I just saw where to score and what plays they run and compared it to high school and everything like that.
You guys obviously have a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team. Have you guys spent maybe more time on fundamentals in practice than you thought you would, or how is that? What were your expectations, and have they handled that compared to what you thought it was going to be on fundamentals?
I thought it was going to be fundamentals, but it was more fundamentals for college basketball. If you get what I mean, like we always work on passes, dribbles, stuff like that, but it's how to apply it to real game situations. Those type of 2-on-1, 3-on-2, like real game situations. That's how we apply the fundamentals. But it's definitely it lived up to my expectations.
When you talk about your feel to the game, how much of that is off-ball, sort of like knowing when and where to cut and maybe setting up your defender for like an off-ball screen, that type of thing?
When Jalen Hands is in the game, it's really off-ball. It doesn't really matter to me where I'm on the ball, off the ball. But, I just have to know my role and know the situation. And that's why I can really make reads and make better decisions for the team.
What do you think are some of the biggest kind of pieces of advice, most useful pieces of advice that Tyus has told you?
He told me always move without the ball, and work with your team. Talk to the team, make sure everything's okay, because you can't win by yourself. You got to have all 11, 12 guys, whoever's playing, engaged in the game, whether they're playing or on the bench cheering you on. Just make sure we have the glue for the game.
How helpful is it having an assistant coach who's played the game not only in college but here at this very college?
It's amazing, It's amazing to see what kind of passion he still has for UCLA, what type of UCLA pride he still has. It makes you want to go out there and, give it 110% because you have that guy on your staff, watching you. It makes you want to prove yourself every day in practice and in games.
Have you seen the 4.8-second play?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. We laughed about that.